Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Elden Ring, here is part 5 of my low-level challenge run. There is a part 4 that was a live stream. I'll link to that below. And I guess I'll start a playlist for this run. But here we're on Volcano Manor. And we're going to fight the Godskin Noble, who was pretty tough. I tried certain things against him, like sleep pots and whatever. None of that was working. But I leveled up my Great Shield guys here. And I'm going to use them as a decoy. So I can use this kind of Blood Wave, Ash of War, I forget what it's called. And hopefully just kind of burst the boss down before my helpers die. I have the... I don't know, it might be the Scavenger's curved sword. It has innate bleed, and then I can give it additional bleed with the imbue. Alright, so we got another bleed proc there, and then just regular damage, yeah. With this Ash of War, if I am close enough, I can hit them with the Blood Wave that I shoot out, and my weapon, so that'll be extra damage, that'll be extra bleed. And then the whole reason that we went through the Volcano Manor and fought the Godskin Noble was for this weapon. This is the Serpent-Hunter Great Spear. I don't know what you call it. But this is going to be very important for my account, for my build here, because there are no requirements to use it. And then it's going to have very good stance damage, which will pair great with a shield, which I'm also doing for some fights. So for a guard counter build, this is going to be one of the best picks. So yeah, very happy to get this. And I don't think I'm going to beat Rykard. I give him a try here, and I die pretty quickly. There's no real reason for me to beat him. I'm not going to use the items from his Remembrance. I'm not going to use his Great Rune. So yeah, I can walk away from Volcano Manor from this point. What I was doing up to now against Rykard was just equipping the Serpent-Hunter, and then getting in close, and then doing jumping R2 attacks. But as we can see here, the lava is doing a lot of damage to me. Okay, and he smacks me, and I'm dead, so yeah. We'll let Rykard live. Okay. But if we don't beat Rykard, we still get access to the various invasions, the hunts, from the members of Volcano Manor. So here, let's go after Bernal's target. This is this pair that is in the Round Table Hold. This was tough. I'm generally not good at the invasions anyway. But for, yeah, Soul Level 7, this was difficult. But thankfully here, you know, I was able to use my guard counter build against the physical damage dealer. And then in the latter part of the fight, Bernal will take the magician and then go far away so it won't target me. So then I can just do the classic shield guard counter style here. This is what I used with a lot of the other invasion, like NPC fights. Seems to work pretty well against most of them. Yeah, just wait for him to attack, block, and down he goes. And let's try to rush over, take down the magician. But then also try not to die. Okay, but Bernal took him down, so that's excellent. Alright, I think that leaves just the one on the snowfield. Alright, next let's go against Morgot. This guy was tough. He isn't usually a challenge in my typical runs, but at low level, Morgot's pretty tough. He has attacks that can get around your shield, he has a hammer that can go through your shield, he's very mobile, he has a lot of AoE attacks. So yeah, he took some doing. I'm going to summon Melina to act as a decoy, and then I'm going to use the Morgot's Shackle. And then while he is down on the ground, we'll, again, use my Blood Wave Ash of War on my blood-imbued Scavenger's curved sword. And try to burst him down. Alright. And the Shackle I can only use in phase 1, so might as well use it now. Okay, and then we get the phase transition. And then after the explosions here from Morgot, I'm going to summon the shield guys again for more decoys. The reason why I summon them in the second phase is because they die very easily to that explosion, so after it's gone, I feel much better about summoning them. Okay, we'll go back to the Blood Wave. Shield protects me. Heal up. Back to the Blood Wave. Okay, that's another blood proc. Okay, more blocks. Heal back up to full. And more Blood Wave. Really waiting for a good opening. Okay, here he staggers, so that's perfect. Okay, and there goes Morgot. Yeah, that was difficult. I wasn't... Well, I tried the guard counter build. That was not working, just because he's so mobile and he can kind of get around behind you. Okay, next is the Gargoyle, after Morgot. This is a very grindy fight. And then I would have summoned Millicent, except that I killed her for her talisman. Sorry. But here too, I'll summon the Great Shield guys. And then I'm going to use the Serpent-Hunter. It's now upgraded to level 9. And basically I'm just going to wait for an opening and just attack him. I'm not really going to be able to get guard counters in on him, because when he hits me and I block it, I will be driven too far away, out of the range of my guard counter attack, so I have to get in very close, and if I feel confident, then I can go for a charge attack. But one nice thing about the Serpent-Hunter Great Spear is it has no weapon skill, which usually is a demerit, because a lot of the times a weapon skill is the reason to use a particular weapon. But for a guard counter build, since I don't need to worry about using a weapon Ash of War, instead I can use a shield Ash of War. Here I'm using a barricade shield, for that, 2 seconds, whatever, of extra blocking. But if I wanted to, I could use Shield Bash or like a magic reflection parry or something, so yeah, it's actually good that it doesn't have a weapon skill. Depends on your playstyle. Alright, here the Gargoyle, sometimes he has some like red sort of glowing attacks. Those are the most dangerous, so I'll try to not get hit by those, but if he does charge them up, then I'll get the barricade shield ready. Yeah, there it is. So try to back away. Okay, that's not bad. But yeah, even if I block it, I'm going to take damage. And all my Great Shield guys are gone, so yeah. Grindy fight. Just little hits here and there when I can. Oh, there's a charge attack chance. Good. We got the stagger on him earlier. That was lucky. And this axe, I said this in the live stream as well when I fought a different gargoyle, but I feel like the axe is the most kind of deadly weapon of the gargoyles. So I want to be careful. Okay, we're pretty close here, getting one attack. Okay, one more attack to go. Whoops, he stepped on me. I should heal here. Yeah, finally. Yeah, and the Gargoyle's mobile too, so sometimes he just jumps out of the way of my reach. Alright, and there he goes. Yeah, Morgot and then beating the Gargoyle here are pretty major, because that will give me access to all of the snow areas. More sources for like bell bearings and other stuff, ancient dragon smithing stones and all that. Okay, and then here, I've shown this a couple times before, but let's do the cheese for Commander Niall in Soul Castle. This boss is one of the most difficult in the game for me, so I do not like fighting him. So let's do the cheese here. I want to shoot through this little arrow, or I want to shoot my arrows through this little window here. But here I'm a little confused on the sort of the starting position. It's the block over, so yeah. But if we look through the little window, we can see like a little bit of red. That is from Niall's armor, so that's kind of a telltale sign. So yeah, we'll shoot it in there. And then this is new. This has never happened to me, although I've done this cheese maybe 2-3 times before. It's aggroing him. It's starting the boss fight. So he's actually moving around, and at this point I'm panicking. And I'm like, did they patch this, so that he can no longer do the cheese? But what ends up happening is that he comes over to look at what is shooting him, and so he becomes actually an easier target. So from here I will start to shoot him with poison arrows. And then this time I came a little bit underprepared. I only had the 99 of like the venomous arrows that you can buy from the merchant in Caelid. But I am going to run out before the poison does enough damage, so I really should have like 2 sheaths, full of 2 different types of poison arrows. One that I can buy, and then one that I can craft. Getting the what is it? The animal bones, and then like the poison leaves. I can make the poison arrows that way. And then this is even with the poisonous bow. So yeah, 1 variety of arrow is not going to be enough to take down Niall all the way. So yeah, if you do want to go for this cheese, bring 2 types of poison arrows, as many as you can. So yeah, if there I was able to proc the final poison, that would have taken him to the end. But just ran out, just did not have enough. So we'll use regular arrows, shoot him in the head, get bonus damage, and that will take him down. Okay, that will do it for this installment of my low-level challenge run. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.